Welcome to Taiwan Tech Dispatch. I'm White Shu. This is a podcast where we explore Taiwan's technology ecosystem, its startups, its industrial transformation, and how those developments connect to larger global trends. Today, we are talking about a topic that is becoming increasingly important in the startup world. Why are some investors becoming more interested in hard tech startups at the same time that concerns about an AI bubble are growing? And why might engineering-driven companies ultimately prove more valuable than many AI startups attracting headlines today? Chapter 1. What is a hard tech startup? When people hear the term hard tech startup, they often assume it simply means a hardware company. But hard tech is much broader than that. Most hard tech startups combine multiple engineering disciplines. These may include mechanical engineering, materials science, robotics, embedded systems, firmware, industrial automation, or advanced manufacturing. Unlike software startups, hard tech companies operate in the physical world. Their products must work reliably under real-world conditions. They often require years of testing, validation, and refinement before reaching large-scale deployment. Historically, investors viewed these companies as difficult. Development cycles were longer. Capital requirements were higher. Scaling was lower. But today, some of those perceived disadvantages are starting to look like strengths. Chapter 2. The new questions investors are asking about AI. To be clear, most investors still believe artificial intelligence will transform industries. The debate is not about whether AI matters. The debate is about where sustainable value will ultimately accumulate. Many startup investors are now asking new questions. If powerful AI models become widely available, what makes one startup different from another? Can a company maintain a competitive advantage when competitors have access to similar models? Are customers truly locked into a product? Or can they switch easily? And perhaps most importantly, are valuations growing faster than real business fundamentals? These questions do not mean an AI collapse is coming, but they do suggest that investors are becoming more selective. Chapter 3. Why hard tech startups look more defensible. One reason is domain expertise. Hard tech companies accumulate knowledge that cannot be easily copied. Their expertise often comes from years of operating in complex industrial environments. They learn from failures, unexpected situations, and countless edge cases. AI can help analyze information, but AI cannot instantly replace years of real-world engineering experience. Another advantage is customer lock-in. Industrial customers rarely switch technologies casually. Adopting a new system may require safety reviews, compliance approvals, workflow redesign, and operational training. Once a solution proves reliable, customers tend to keep using it for years. This creates stronger competitive barriers than many software products enjoy. Chapter 4: Droxotech, a Taiwan case study. A good example can be found in Taiwan. Droxotech develops wall-climbing robotic vehicles designed for industrial inspection, cleaning, and maintenance. At first glance, that may not sound as exciting as the latest AI startup. But the value proposition is extremely powerful. The company's technology helps replace dangerous high-altitude manual labor. It allows industrial inspections without shutting down operations. And it improves safety while reducing costs. These are not theoretical benefits. They solve real operational problems. As a result, Droxotech successfully raised approximately 200 million new Taiwan dollars during its pre-A funding stage. The company has also entered semiconductor supply chains and expanded into increasingly demanding industrial environments. Its progress comes from engineering execution rather than market hype. Chapter 5: How hard tech companies actually use AI. One common misconception is that hard tech startups reject AI. In reality, they often use AI very effectively. The difference is timing. Most successful hard tech companies follow a sequence. First, they make something physically possible. Then they make it operationally reliable. And only after that do they use AI to improve performance, efficiency, and scalability. In this model, AI is not the foundation. It is an amplifier. Conclusion: as discussions about AI valuations continue, investors are paying greater attention to factors that remain difficult to replicate. Engineering expertise, operational reliability, real-world deployment, and customer trust. Hard tech startups may never generate the same excitement as the latest AI application. But when markets begin to question narratives and hype, these are often the companies that quietly become more valuable. The future may belong not only to artificial intelligence, but also to the engineers building the physical world that AI ultimately depends on. Thank you for listening to Taiwan Tech Dispatch. If you enjoy exploring Taiwan's technology ecosystem and its connection to global innovation, please follow the podcast and share it with others. Until next time, this is White Shoe. See you in the next episode soon.